What's up, YouTube? It's your boy King Pookie coming to the house with another video about talking about the NFL, what's going on in the NFL. So this weekend was one crazy weekend in the NFL. Um, Drew Brees, from the New Orleans Saints, he put his stance against players that kneel for the national anthem and the flag, that um he'll never um, he'll never agree with them with that, and just because his grandparents fought for the flag, and the flag represents his grandparents. But when the Americans came home, the black soldiers didn't get the same rights as the white soldiers. So he got he got a lot of backlash from his teammates and his peers and that stuff. So the funny thing, the next day that he made apologies on Instagram saying that he was sorry, and that he does that now he knows that the kneeling does not mean it represents the American flag. um, and it's about the police brutality. And then I guess he sent a message to the president about it, and you know, that the president will never change his stance on it. He's a stubborn mule that he'll never. So then mule. Um, I mean, I mean, everybody deserves a second chance, but I mean, like, why not Colin Kaepernick? He had four times in 2014. He never got fear shaken, from the NFL, and so even I think Americans deserve give Kaepernick apologize for this. Um, Colin Kaepernick going through hell for 4 years trying to go back to the NFL, and Roger Goodell never gave him a chance, and he never gave him an opportunity. And then I really think that who else deserves to give Cal Kaepernick apologies, Stephen A. Smith, because he said, because when the NFL gave him Colin Kaepernick a chance to get a job and that stuff, you know, try out for a NFL team, that Kaepernick didn't want. The NFL made him sign this paper saying that if nobody's hires you or picks you up, that you can actually sue the NFL and that stuff. And Kaepernick didn't like that, and so then like so then he did it the way that he's usually represented. He changed the venue out of the blue, and because he didn't want the NFL players from the NFL, you know, to play with them, because then they will probably the NFL will make lie for the media saying that he was not a good um player, that he just and stuff. Somebody twisted it, and so I mean, the Roger Goodell, he never gave an opportunity, and now since this whole thing, this gone with George Floyd, now he changes his stance about that. If it wasn't for the blacks, there would never be an NFL. Well, duh. I mean, probably like 90 or 80% of the whole NFL is black, and Roger Goodell, he just sees those players as money, and brings money to feed him and stuff, and he really doesn't care. So now he changes his whole mind about the blacks and that stuff. you know they need to give Colin Kaepernick an opportunity to get a job. That he deserves it. um so I think Roger Goodell needs to make an apologize to Colin Kaepernick and Stephen A. Smith for doubting Colin Kaepernick, because he changed the venue because he didn't want the NFL to blackball him and say some give him the wrong information saying that he was a bad player and that stuff. So that's why he changed the venue, and the media didn't know where the venue was gonna be, and that's why he televised it and the internet for people to see. You know, um, now, so with the whole thing with George Floyd, it's changed a lot of things that go in the NFL. Um, this whole thing is gonna make change, you know, and this president will never understand how it is with a black, and I just don't understand. He pushed away. He made the police officers to move out of the way using tear gas and stuff, which his people saying that they didn't use tear gas or pepper spray, which was not true. And did so he that's like dictatorship, so he just went took a picture in front of the one of the churches in DC holding a Bible in front of, so that you know I mean, he just did it for like votes and that stuff. And it's really, I don't think he's ever read the Bible or been to church, you know, um, but church. And he does not represent. He does not give any hope to the American people. It's all about him, not about us. So, so people need to make a change. If you want to make it, if you don't want to have people kneeling, then we may have to make a lot, change in the world. You know why? That because Tom Grassi said so. And my stands against America. So we need to make a lot have a we have a lot of work ahead of us, and this is not going to change in 1 year. This is going to be happening. Because what about if there's something that happens the next weekend or the next year? There's another person that dies for because of police brutality. It's not gonna. It's like it's a never ending story. Like it's always gonna. So but yeah, man. Hopefully, I hope he he they we make a change and that's something in the world. So this is King Pookie, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.